Say hello, everybody. This is Vitali here at Red Bar Productions, and this video is going to be a little bit long for a GoFundMe. It's going to be about 10, 11, 12 minutes, and I apologize, but uh, it's hard for me to ask for charity. I'm used to doing charity work for others, uh, and have been for the last 7 years, and we'll get into that here in a minute, but tonight I'm actually have to ask for y'all's help to help me, and that's probably one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life. But give you a little history here. Most of you may or may not know that my mother had a massive heart attack last July, in Oklahoma, and she had to have open heart surgery at Oklahoma City. And then when they released her from the hospital, she wasn't able to take care of herself, so she came down here to live with me. But what we did not know at the time is that she had gotten a serious infection from the hospital in Oklahoma City, and it almost killed her. She got down here in July, the end of July. August 4th, we had to take her to the emergency room because she wasn't doing well, and that's when we found out she had this infection, and they put her back in the hospital and did surgery. And the infection was so bad that they literally took her sternum out and thrown it away. Let me pull that up. This is my mother. She's 76 years old. Worked all her life. Well, we go. We like I said, we got down here. They put her in the hospital. They did the surgery, and that wasn't the end of it. The infection was so bad that she was in the hospital August, September, October, November, and had to have a total of 5 surgeries because of that infection. It literally almost killed her. We did not think that she was going to live. They sent her home in November with the hole in the side right here bigger than my fist, and there's some video and pictures of that, but I'm not going to share that to you because you don't need to be shocked that way. It was horrible. Probably one of the worst things I've ever had to do was tend to her. And at the same time, our government, in their infinite wisdom, canceled her Social Security, her Medicare, and her Medicaid. And that was about 8 months. So I had to max out my credit cards taking care of my mother. And when we finally got it straightened out, it left me almost $30,000 in debt because they did not reimburse me for everything that I had to spend taking care of her. They don't reimburse family members. It's just how it is. It was tough. It's still tough. And then in August of this year, we took a lightning strike, and it got my computer's mixing console and stuff here in the studio. And I only had one business credit card, and I had to max it out, replacing a mixing console and computers. I'm still short on cameras, and then I'm down to one video camera. I don't have any video cameras left, and the only camera I had for doing photography and video quit on me, and nobody seems to be able to figure out what's wrong with it. And it's not a cheap camera. And I do a lot of different things to help pay the bills here. I do live sound, audio recording, audio production, video production, and photography. A lot of people don't realize it, but I actually have 43 plus awards in photography, and that's one of the things that help pay the bills. And now I no longer have a way to do photography, and just taking care of my mom has got me maxed out on credit cards. So I'm going to start a GoFundMe and try to rake up enough money to try to pay off some of these credit cards and at least replace my cameras. And here's where the Grammy Awards come in. What a lot of people don't realize is that I'm a voting member of the Grammys. And this is me right here. And this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for somebody. I myself, even though I'm a voting member, have never been to the Grammys myself. but I do need to go. I've recorded a band, Murder Monroe, and they're on the first round ballots in consideration for nominations in 7 categories. We won't know if they've got a nomination or not till November the 28th. But regardless of whether they get a nomination or not, I need to go for business reasons. And I hate to sound callous, but there's going to be, the ceremony will be Sunday, January 28th on CBS. It'll be aired live TV. And then after the ceremonies, there will be an after party at the Marriott Marquis in New York. And for business reasons, I need to attend the after party. But unfortunately, you cannot attend the after party if you do not purchase tickets for the awards ceremony, which makes sense. So what I'm going to do for one platinum sponsor, because you cannot buy these tickets anywhere. The only way you can buy a ticket is if you're a member or a voting member of the Grammy Awards. And even then, you can only buy 2. The other way to attend the Grammy Awards is if you have received a Grammy nomination or you're a specially invited guest of the Grammy Awards themselves. But I can take one guest. I'll bring that back up and show it to you. As you can see, these tickets are not transferable and require your personal attendance along with your guests. So, unfortunately, if you really want to attend the Grammy Awards, you'll have to go with me, and I don't mind taking a guest. So, for one platinum sponsor, I'm going to take a guest, and you'll be in the VIP section for the awards ceremonies. You'll get to attend the after party after the show at the Marriott Marquis Hotel, and you'll get 3 nights, Friday, Saturday, Sunday night at the Marriott. I haven't figured out what that's going to cost, but that'll be for one very lucky sponsor. I don't know what they say. You're supposed to give rewards to people that donate, and I've never done this before. I've never asked for charity. Everybody will get a heartfelt thank you, but if you'll donate $5 more, I will type up a typewritten letter thanking you for your contribution. If you have any ideas on what I can do for better rewards on higher up donations, please leave a comment in the comment section or message me on Facebook or Twitter. Like I said, asking for charity is the hardest thing I've ever had to do in my life. But hopefully we can rake up enough to take care of some of these bills and get my cameras replaced and still get somebody to the Grammy Awards, because I desperately need to go myself. A lot of people think that I want to go just for fun. I've never had a vacation in my life. If I go this time, I'll be working. It is what it is. So we'll be trying to keep updates, let you know how everything goes. This is Vitaly here at Red Barn Productions, and y'all just have a great evening.